A good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Timurids the Human, and welcome back to the Timurids campaign. You join me as the Turks once again put Adana under siege. No, this isn't the start of last episode once more. Yes, because this time it includes the Egyptians attacking Antioch, which is interesting with a pointless little force, but I guess it'll muck up my economy in the short term. So that is, it looks like an Egyptian fleet getting beaten off of Cyprus. I know, I've been looking forward to this. Merchants Guild, absolutely. Bit of a bad time to choose that, lads. So we have ourselves Portugal and Scotland. Alright, we have ourselves a couple sieges to go and clear off here today, ladies and gentlemen. Construction report, we've got the Merchants Wharf, which is magnificent, and we've got some more farming in this area. Large town Yerevan ready to upgrade. We have got a few problems with cities upgrading right now, especially when we're stuck at war and we can't trade with anyone. Quite irritating, to be honest. I probably just have to finish off the Turks, won't I? Because they're just proving more annoyance than they're worth. Even they're squaring up to us over on the bridge as well. Yeah, even on this game, surely the Byzantines wouldn't attack me if I got over to Iconium. Sure, well, yeah, they probably would, wouldn't they? They probably would. Smyrna is still theirs, actually, so they've still got a couple cities over here. They've got 3 in Turkey, so they're not looking too terrible there, but they've pretty much lost everything over here. They still control Sofia, but yes, they are looking rather weak at this point. Now, if we can swing over here, let's just get into this kind of an area. Okay, Constantinople, lots of men over there, but I haven't seen the army, and I suspect they go via Nicaea first. So I'm just going to hope that the Egyptian forces are mostly tied up. Going forward, yes, my Sultan wishes you dead. So I think we better clear off these guys to start off with. So this Egyptian army is pretty small. In the city we don't have a lot, but we'll go and send some of our reinforcements to go and swing over here. That will probably... No, they're not going to run away. Well, we can just take out the Mamluk archers then. We'll swing to battle with these guys, clear them out, and get going for the day. Straight away we swing our lads all around them, and they've routed instantly. That's just what we wanted to see. Just what we wanted to see. Lovely. Swing straight into those lads, and these guys will swing across and mop them up as well. These lads can catch them. I think we've just about hit them here. Pull them in for the general to smash into them. That's what we want to see. Come on. This is good. So, down the hill we charge. General come flying in, and yeah, our new Khan can come and show everyone what he's worth, which is basically killing lots of Egyptians, which is really all we all need in life. And just come and check over here. How many of them are there? Quite a few, it must be said. It must be said indeed. Ah, the startled goat. Yeah, goats make good eating. He seems to stop saying that since I told him off for it last time. But that's fine, I suppose. Okay. We will send some of you to go and deal with those lads. That's not even to deal with the others. You might as well run straight at them. A few of them will get away here, which is unfortunate, but with horse archers, apart from the odd shot, you know some of them will get away. It doesn't know they're actually shooting as we go, which is a bit irritating because he really should be. But oh well, it's not the end of the world. Those guys have been picked off. These guys have been pulled into an engagement, which won't end very well for them, I don't think. So we'll speed this up. Nice and easy clearance of some Egyptian forces to start us off today. Now, I am very much hoping that with all of the men that they have over in Constantinople, whilst that's a big boon for them to go and win that jihad, equally it's going to be a problem for them. Because equally it is a big issue in terms of their troops are all in the wrong place. Absolutely in the wrong place. So we'll pick up the last few of these lads. They are over 90% now, so they're all going to go. And catch you back on the campaign map. Ransom has been rejected and they flee, or what's left of them anyway. So Antioch has been cleared out. And I think it looks like they're going to swing back over to a hippo next time, which is interesting for sure. We'll head back into the city for now and we'll deal with them in due course. Now you, sir, you're going to head in. You do have some equipment, so you might well do, you know. Might well do, which is interesting because I don't actually have a huge amount here. I'm pretty sure these guys can hold off. They did alright last time, albeit with the reinforcements, which certainly made the job a little bit easier. I think, though, yeah, we can afford to send these guys across. So that's what we'll do. We'll just make sure we have some men to get around the flank. Now, oh, another Egyptian merchant is making their way over here to go and make me some money. So that'd be grand. Lovely if you could get yourself killed for me. I think we've cleared them off in this part of the world. So we get 73 over there, getting 410. Now that is big. That's a big part of our income at this point. Marvellous. And the Turks are going to come in at Adana, much like last time. And I think we're in a pretty good place. Some of these are actually the leftovers from last time with a few extra cav thrown in. Another young family member to go and get himself killed. Noble in battle and a siege expert. Apparently, I don't think it's going to do an awful lot of good. On the plus side for them, they do actually have a few more units that can tackle the walls. Tackle soldiers aren't useless, but they're not great. Spear militia, though, and the Saracen militia, as well as town militia, they have enough to actually take us on with the ladders. But only one ladder, so there's only going to be one position they can climb to. Let's head in, let's clear them out. As with last time, I'm sure we'll have a useless foray of arrows over at the ram there. It won't do anything, it's just the way it works. So we will, of course, have ourselves some men who wouldn't really get themselves properly set up before. We'll get our horse archers, like last time, over here just to pretty much shoot into the side of them when they come in. Take these guys off guard as well. If you guys just want to change your angle that tiny bit more, that'd be grand. General has a little bit more room to actually come in this time. Javelins should be coming in hopefully a bit better than last time. Can you throw your javelins in? Please do, that'd be kind of helpful, wouldn't it? There we are, a few javelins coming down, mostly useless arrows, mind you. So a few men early on being killed. Like last time, our cav are in a useless position, even though we were kind of right next to them on the map, but oh well. As is the way with these things. So, you guys are going to be on guard. Do please throw any javelins that you can. They seem to not like throwing the javelins. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I'm guessing the ram's going to make it. Indeed it is, because the arrows will never do anything against them whatsoever on very hard. Very hard. Oh well, all is fine. Now they're pretty much getting themselves in a huge kind of pile here, which means they're just going to get themselves shot, because I have got all these towers activated. So even these ones should have a little chance of getting a poke in. Now, yeah, they're actually shooting arrows just straight up at them, I think, which is kind of fun. They're not getting very far, these lads. We are going to need to replenish these javelin men pretty soon, but I think we'll do all right for today, won't we? Yeah, we'll be fine for today. Now, yeah, they're wavering, and we're going to hold on tight. So once they battle down the gates, then there we are once again, perfectly on time. I am in sync with this game. So as they come in, they're going to hit our spearmen, of course, and as that happens, obviously our general can smash into their side. I don't think this will go too well for them, but they do have more than last time. Well, these 14 probably faced the exact situation last time and didn't do very well with it. But there's the general straight in. So charge in, mine, you can. Come on.
The walls now.
No!
Them back. We will not be beaten.
Come! Well, there wasn't much of a charge there, but it was something, eh? Now, Cav. Furious fighting at the gates, but our cavalry has arrived. The cavalry are here. You sirs, go and swing into them. You lads, likewise, go and cause them some problems. If we can just smash into them and start terrifying them from the side, they will not be very happy. General, you were supposed to get out of there. This happened last time as well, didn't it? Indeed it did. You lads, if you can climb down the peasants, it'd be useful to have some extra men over here. General, you really should have been listening to what I asked of you, because you're going to get yourself killed. Run, 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 run away!
The enemy badly. They have
Yep.
only half their men left.
They might have only half their men left, but we need to go and clear them out properly now. Bodyguard has come out this way? Is he just drawn out all over the place? I don't know, but they are getting themselves surrounded, which isn't going to be good for them, is it? Right, bodyguard is there. Peasants, you start heading in. That's fine. We've got some Alanis who are just picking off our general. Our infantry are pretty much shredded at this point. Javelinmen, there's not many of you left, but you can carry on there. This is going to be a bit to the wire, actually.
Brave allies have lost their leader.
Oh no.
Hope his troops do not lose taste.
I think they'll be fine. Right, time to send in our horse archers. Send in the horse archers. One of you, you know what, these guys, a bit more experience, head into battle. Now we've got 13 men. They've got 8 and 39 and 31. Okay, need to send in our cav. See if we can get the rout going on here. The peasants are fighting bravely. Anu Khan is really... This isn't Anu Khan, is it? This is the other lad. This is Adana.
We have lost half our warriors.
We have lost half our warriors, but it's pretty tight. 64% to 46%. You know what's really brilliant, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, to defend yourself? It's having a ballista here. It is absolutely brutal. It slaughters everything. Now, these cav have not managed to clear off the bodyguard like I was hoping. Not at all. We need the last cav in here as well now, and we just need those guys to stay up there to keep the towers on. I suspect it's probably the best use of them at this point. 2 Alanis.
The war has chosen to lie in the bed of our foes. Let us wake that cruel mistress.
Okay, General is still with us. Just about. There's 3 of them left at this point. This is not looking good for us, actually. This is not looking good. It's a pretty tight affair, and I'm a bit worried that we are not going to quite be able to turn this around. Saparthis, kill those 2 Saparthis. We have 3 men left of our general here. He's just fighting to the last, fighting to the very last. Can't actually see him. I don't know how blooded he is. If I can get a good eye on him. Oh no. Oh no, that's just build him. Right. It is their general, that's the main thing we need to kill now. We have 8 bodyguard there, 32 Turkish archers who aren't terrible assassination. Honestly, we've got a bit of an issue here. I tell you what, bodyguard, you try and swing over here, and what I want is the peasants to sort of block off our retreat. I say retreat, it's not really a retreat, it's going to put him back into a better position, I would suggest anyway. No, don't get caught up with the general. You need to get yourself back here. That's what you're doing. Peasants, take him on. You 2 get yourselves back towards the plaza. That's what you are doing right now. Keep on fighting, get yourself there. Right, you 3, keep going. Run in that direction. Now, that'll be grand. I don't actually need you literally on the plaza, but I do need you over here giving us some arrow support. That would be grand. Now these guys, you still fighting anyone? I don't know actually what you're doing up here. So just get yourselves up on top there. Peasants can try and take these guys out. You guys shoot into them. I don't think we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Just stop where you are, javelinmen. Throw your javelins at anyone you can find. Just make sure we're still getting the shots away. Right, General, this is where you now need to just pull back to the plaza, which is a bit of a shame. Peasants are now running. Okay, we no longer have the towers. Ah, the enemy general's dead. Well, we might have a chance then. That is a good shot by the arrows. That's why we need to keep those arrows firing. Right, the towers have done something. Now, these lads, what is the best way of doing this? They have 6 bodyguard. No, we need to take them all back to the plaza. We just need to fight on the plaza as much as possible with the towers off the plaza on our side. That is our best chance at this point. Javelinmen, you can stay up there. That'll pick off some of these guys as they run through. Right there, General is charging in at us. We need to just pull him away. Put him away. Right, that's fine. We can swing these guys onto there. You guys swing onto the plaza. Make sure someone's holding the plaza. And now, peasants, you go and swing in to there as well. We just need to take out the general's bodyguard because they're the main issue for us at this point. No. You guys just pull back a moment. And as we engage them, yeah, they're routing. They are routing. That's what you want to see. And I think we're at the general's unit. There's not a lot they're going to be able to do. My general can stand on the plaza here. These peasants can go and turn on that tower. The rest of them kind of having a shot at our routing lads. These guys are now fleeing, so the towers are no longer doing anything. Indeed, those are the guys who are running away. Okay. Now the Saracen militia are running forward. We can shoot them with our arrows, so just stop where you are. Start shooting them down. And yeah, they're running. Charge them, charge them, charge them. I think we can win this here, ladies and gentlemen. Right, charge into the last unit, the Turkish archers. This is one of the magnificent things about Medieval 2. It is so... Yeah, there we are. These castle battles are absolutely tight affairs. Look, 75% to 91. We have done it just by the skin of our horses. It's actually probably quite thick, actually. By the skin of our teeth, let's stick with the normal phrase. And just about managed to hold on. How this guy's alive, I have no idea. But I think it's time for him to go and chop down the last few lads. And once we've done that, we'll happily try and turn this war back towards them. Is there anyone else still in the city? No, there's a few lads running away. It's fine. We can do it. I'm glad I sent the reinforcements, by the way. We would not have done it without them. So with this, I think it's a stark reminder that we are not in the strongest position. Turks are still a threat. We're going to have to go and finish them off completely, honestly. They need to go down. Average victory. I would say that was a bloodbath and heroic defence of our city there. Okay, we did it though. The kebabs are still on the table. These guys are getting executed. Thank you. The Merchants Guild in Baghdad is ideal, it must be said, albeit the the whole blockade and the invading army is not quite so ideal. Nonetheless, we can get a little bit of retraining done, particularly to some of these weakened up troops. Good experience on them now, it must be said, but yeah, I need to start taking the front foot with that little engagement. Now, as we go forward, I could really do with another spy in this part of the world. There's one down in Jerusalem. That's fine. He can just stay around that general area so I know what's going on. But I could do with another one. So maybe in Baghdad I'll get myself a new spy. That would be grand. And to be honest, I could probably do with some extra spearmen in our towns. We have more free upkeep available, so might as well do that. As for these lads, they can head back over to a Hippo. Reinforce us in that kind of an area. Yeah, we're just looking a little bit spread right now, but at least the economy is much better than it once was. We are gaining a bit of money, it's just we don't really get a respite right now. These guys on the bridge, they're welcome to come attack me if they want. I might just send a couple lads back, see if I can tempt them. 3 infantry and the 2 horse archers is plenty to actually win that, I reckon. So we'll do that. Oh, some lads over here to clear out. So I think I'll go and clear out these lads nice and quick. Wow, a nice young lad here who's apparently a poor speaker and naive. But look at that command at 16 years old. That is absolutely magnificent. I think this lad is going to be absolutely smashing into some peoples in future, clearing them all off. Now, as for the good old honourable over here, maybe growing the city wouldn't be a bad thing, sir. So maybe I can have you stay here. You are making it pretty high, so I'm just going to increase the tax rate as I do that. But certainly looking good. You, sir, will send you over to Tbilisi. Over there, you know what, the population's going up a decent amount there. That's not too shabby at all, is it? Castle is ready to upgrade Adana. That is marvellous. And elsewhere we've got these 2 upgrades complete. So, didn't notice this. Antioch being put under siege from the end turn there. Okay. What a bizarre force that is. There's a catapult, some dismounted lads. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I think that won't be too much of a problem to worry about. The other young lad here, bit extravagant. Well, you can show us your extravagance in battle by dealing with these lads. Eastern Warlord. Yes. He's been to victory many times, even though he's only just turned 16. Well, I'd like to think he was involved in the previous couple battles around here, the last turn or 2. But in general, things are going all right. It looks like they're not going to do anything over here, which is a shame. But we can start to gather some of these forces. You so head back into the city. Spy can head over here. Maybe not the best one to start on. 45%. Are you useless, sir? You are a little bit useless, aren't you? Okay, we'll just head out here to begin with. And if you want to just swing across, that would be rather helpful, wouldn't it? I think what that means is that we can send our lad from Jerusalem over here up towards Caesarea. And, oh yeah, the Moors are still around. Let us make an alliance demanding. Could I... No, they've already got that. I wonder if we can convince them with just a tiny sum. Like 400. Still demanding. Okay, fine. Let's just see if 1,000 will do anything to them. That's more balanced. Okay. Could see that being interesting. No. Okay. Fine. I don't want it. I suppose it doesn't make much sense to them, but equally could be interesting. Oh, the Venetians have taken Tunis. The Venice are really doing well, aren't they? Sicily still have Sicily though. But yeah, Venice are doing a pretty good job of clearing everyone out. Constantinople and Sofia haven't changed hands. Neither have any of the Hungarian territories. Okay, more Egyptians over here. But now at least we have a good bit of vision. Those Turkish fleets have fled from blockading us over here, which at least means I don't have to worry about them anymore. And yes, I think we just start building up our forces to head into them. Money is... it just flits back and forth, doesn't it, really? The money's fine. It's fine. This guy, though, we have a good chance to snap him. It backfired. That was unlucky. That should not have happened. Will he not? Well, I'm going to have another go at that because I think it'll be worth it. Now, you sir over here. You sir. We have some men that we can train up to go and support. Now, we do obviously want to come swing into these guys pretty soon, but kind of thinking just knocking out the Turks is going to be advantageous to us. So I'm just going to get another lad here, another Afghan lad in Adana before we go and clear out Antioch. So with Antioch, I think what we could do it with is just a few horse archers to assist. Ooh. And yeah, I think what we want to do is just let them come for us. Seems like they're building some things. They've got a catapult, mostly cav. So yeah, the catapult, we can just pick them off with the cav potentially, or we can let them try and come in. I don't think they're going to do an awful lot of damage to us, unless of course they bring their Moors in, which would be a bit terrible, wouldn't it? Egypt do indeed want to do it. I think they're a bit mad, frankly. It is 7-4 ratio in our favour. Mamluks catapult 1 unit of peasant archers, 1 unit of dismounted Arab cavalry, who are fairly basic spearmen, all things considered. So just a few lads in the city, only a few spearmen, but we should be absolutely fine to defend against them, especially with the cav coming into the rear, and they obviously have no general. Right, sir, Khan Nayaga even, you need to defend your city once more. This will be a capital before too long, I'm sure. So let's get in, let's clear them off. With my walls and towers slightly dishevelled, it must be said, they are starting to charge in. So looks like we're going to start having to get the old entrapment on them, because yeah, we are looking a little bit in a problematic situation right now. General, if you can swing into these guys over here, that'd be grand. I think these lads might as well just slam straight into those guys. You guys just go and pick them off. I think you'll be fine. Generals are getting into the fray here. Yeah, they're just doing good work. Swing into those lads. I think we'll be clearing them off without too many issues. Yeah, they are not happy. They may have smashed up our walls because those onagers apparently have enough ammo to destroy 2 holes in the wall and 3 towers somehow. That's their warlord dead. Yeah, I must say, I'm sure your onagers... Oh, for Pete's sake! Oh well, it's fine. He was useless and stupid. So you, sir... Right, let's just take our spearmen out, because if you've died, there's no point of anyone else bothering to fight at this point, is there? No, 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 no. So you say, if you can swing into the rear of them, that would be ideal. And these guys, yeah, they're just mopping up, aren't they? They're just mopping up. It's a bit irritating.
The enemy badly. They have only half their men left.
They have only half their men, and mostly we're just losing our general lad right now. So if our bodyguard just smashes into their rear, they will rout. They did indeed. We can go and mop them up. Well, how did you manage to die? You'd 5 experience, sir. Should have been so easy to do without throwing your life away. Yeah, I was just going to complain that the onagers seem to be able to knock so much down, yet when I try and knock down walls, I swear they do nothing like that amount. But whatever. Whatever. Right, you guys. Smash into them. This guy's got himself a promotion, it must be said. He managed to live. That's pretty much how promotions work in this particular world. You know what, you swing over there as well. And we will clear off these darn Mamalik lads. Yeah, the Egyptians are irritating me, to be honest. They're causing me too many problems. Was this that Khan, by the way? No, that was Captain Al-Mustali. Okay. Oh, is it this guy that's died? I don't even know anymore. No, it was the faction. We lost the new Khan. Khan! Oh! I didn't even realise it was the Khan till now. Useless. Useless man. I never liked him. I don't think anyone did, really, did they? No, he had no authority. No one is really very impressed with him. Okay, well, at least we've cleared off Antioch. This guy can now take the reins. It's absolutely fine. And I don't really know what's happening. Apparently there's still some fighting going on. Oh, look! Dismounted Arab cav are still actually fighting us. Do you guys want to go and fight? That'd be really, really useful. I did think we must not be completely done at this point. You guys go and smash into them. You guys go and deal with the catapult. Because honestly, someone needs to go and finish this battle.
See the enemy run before our might.
Yeah, see them run. They killed the Khan. They'll be quite pleased with that because it's a battle that they never had any real chance of winning. They managed to kill the general. Honestly, I'm impressed he managed to kill himself. I know he was up against a few spearmen as he smashed into them, but really should have routed them. And with about 16 left at the time, there's no way he should have got himself killed. Useless. Useless, sir. It is easy to be brave behind a castle wall. Well, this was a city wall. And one that was very much destroyed.
Yes, the Sultan will pay.
Will he, sir? Accepted. Excellent news. He accepted and gave us a big pot of money. Money. Now, hopefully the Moors was going to attack them for no good reason. So, they want us to blockade Acre. Well, I don't have any... well, unfortunately, we don't have any boats, but I can probably build one just for that. So we, I guess we have a new Khan. Noble death in battle. Yeah, well, that's what they'll tell you, won't they? So this guy, Khan Iluge. He's a great speaker, apparently, which is more. He's a great speaker. He can pronounce his name, and that's what it comes down to. They gave him the job because he's the only one who knows to pronounce it. Not a lot from there. Do we want the Bazaar? I don't know. City Watch will give me the Sabadar militia, which are decent lads, aren't they? Long-range missiles. I think that would be a good plan. I think that would certainly be a good plan. So let's get ourselves City Watch over in that part of the world. Now, that little bucket of money, well, we're back to doing this once again, are we? Always allow the buildings, sir. Why are you being so ridiculous? Anyway, I'd say this every episode, but it keeps on doing it. Let's just get some retraining done, and we might as well flood in the horse archers. Turkomans are better, aren't they? We'll get the Turkomans instead, just slightly more to actually recruit, aren't they? Same upkeep. Might as well get the Turkomans when you can. And these reinforcements can swing once again back to Aleppo, where they can just merge up, and we can get them retrained in good time. Okay, that's fine. What happened to the other general? Did he die as well? They both died. Oh my horses. We lost a lot of family today, apparently. I didn't even realise that's what happened. Okay. Right, so people are dead. That's what just happened. So at least all those numbers weren't so bad this time. Adana is fine. Something lacking in people, aren't I? You say you're 39. You're a proven commander. You need to come down south. We have a new man who can go and run stuff up north. Yerevan can get itself that new city wall built, and otherwise we just need to buy a boat, I guess, don't we, and try and blockade it. It asks for 3 turns. 3 turns. Will it fill our coffers? Do we actually get money for blockading their port? I don't know. Apparently we might. So the agent here, the diplomat, can... oh, I do have a diplomat. Oh, well, you're kind of useless now, aren't you, sir? You know what? This lad can just head over to the west. That is absolutely grand. To go speak to the Hungarians, who also hate us. Everyone hates us, apart from the Byzantines, who are useless. Yes, it is you whom I wish to speak with, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea who you even are at this point, sir. You're just a voice that's talking to the wind. Sounds strangely poetic, didn't it? Anyway, at this stage, I think you could probably consider repairing the walls, which is going to cost a lot of money. Can't currently afford it. Oh well, we'll just hold back on that then. And you, sir, I think we can start to plot something, actually. Yeah, I'm going to send these lads over to join. And what I'd like to do is get this merchant out. Can you do anything? We'll try one more time. No! Alright, I'm fed up with merchants now. I'm not training anymore. I know you should train them before you go and do that, but... Oh well. Yeah, well, peace. Another turn, another Egyptian invasion. So, come on then, and let's go. Let's clear another guy out. On the plus side, Kayseri is under siege. Still a bit to smash into that soon. But for now, time to clear out these guys. Let's go. Time for a few of the archers to get picked off nice and early then. Onagers can likewise be knocked straight out of this battle. See if we can just get everyone into these Arab cav. Actually, while we're at it, if we can... just get all around them. They're not going to like it very much either, are they? No, they're not. So, skirmish mate, if you'd like to, you know, stop ruining everything, that would be grand. And we'll start to smash straight into them. Everyone else start running in that direction. I think this little pin move here shall get rid of these guys. Not quite, actually. Not quite. But it's done a fairly good job in the meantime. If we pull out then, as they are not immediately finishing this off, then we'll be alright. Infantry all run into those lads. Yep, the startled goats are goating around, which is marvellous. And we will take out these guys before going down their hill to go and finish off the rest of these lads. There we are. Sheer numbers should do the job at this point. Slicey, slicey, splattering everywhere. Everywhere. Annoyingly, they didn't quite finish straight away. We'll get rid of those spearmen with our cav. And these guys, honestly, it's just a mopping up job. It really is. Full speed ahead. General smashes into those lads. And anyone who comes back is just going to get taken out by us at this stage. Sheer numbers will win us of the day. Apparently, okay, seem to have reformed a little bit over here, which is interesting. But it's not actually going to be a problem, I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, there we go. Battle over. 85% of them gone. Widows and orphans, once again. That is our motto. The greatest of men. Well, hopefully we'll get a man of the hour, because we could do with it. No, execute them. I'm fed up with these guys. There we go, lots of dead Egyptians. Antioch has been freed for the 18th time. We'll get these guys... we can't even merge them all. It's just ridiculous. One day we'll be able to deal with these lads. Now, sorry, was this turn or last turn? Was this turn I put it under siege? Which is a bit annoying. I think we should be alright with what we got here, but it's not exactly the most stellar force full time. A couple Afghan javelin men and some very experienced Turkomans, as well as our general here, should be able to do it. Milan of Mashhad, who I think is the best and should be the faction leader at this point, but whatever, we'll just give it to some random lad who I don't know where he is or what he does. Rebels are fighting off the Byzantines over there, which is a little bit worrying for the future of the Byzantines. Otherwise,
it seems the new world is already dominated
this is very interesting. Well. This means that the French or the English have got themselves a boat in the New World. Or not the French, actually, the Spanish or the English. And it suggests that they have made contact with our lovely friends. We can't actually see it though. We don't know the world is round. But yes, the English who have North America and the Spanish who have Cuba, the Caribbean islands. They must have got themselves a boat over there and gone and met the Aztecs, which has obviously woken them up, which is fun. Very fun indeed. That's the spot we're looking for, Daratai. There we are. You're quite observant. Indeed you are. There are a few men around here, and I'm just worried the Moorish lads are just going to decide to randomly attack me because they want to. So more people are being born, which is just as well, because we're losing them pretty quickly as well at this point. But Kaisaria is ready to fall to us, which is what we want to see. So if we get some of our lads retrained over here, we're just bleeding this place dry, aren't we? Yeah, if we get that sorted out, we'll be able to hopefully make a pounce on the Egyptians at some point. At the moment, we're just holding off. I think we're going to need to counter-strike them, maybe swinging across to Jerusalem with a force from Baghdad. So that's really what I'm looking to do from here. So maybe what I want to do is get a couple heavy archers there. And over in this part of the world, just make sure I'm repairing things up, because I could really do with sorting that out. In the meantime, Kaisaria can go down. And let's just have a quick look at what we've got to deal with here. It is actually the Sultan. Sultan Mustafa. Yes. So hopefully he scores an own goal or two. He's got good authority, but he's not especially good. Just trying to check if he's got anything for... no, he's got anything for morale. Not really. He's got himself the guard dog, but nothing particularly much. All things considered, yeah, he pretty much just has stuff for preventing assassinations, but otherwise he's right. 2 to 3. I reckon it's slightly better than that, albeit I might be tempted to get some mercs before we head in. But when we head in, I think, ladies and gentlemen, will be next time, because for now we need to leave it here. It's been an interesting day. We seem to have lost a few men. We've actually taken any land, but we did have Kaisara under siege, and we fought off a bit of the Egyptian forces. I'm just going to say I've noticed the Egyptians are wandering a little bit over here. And it would be a bit of a shame if I lost track of these lads. So I'm just going to wander around, waste some of my movement points, and then we can track him. But fine. I'm hoping he's just swinging into these Byzantine towns, because I can't really cope with too much of that nonsense. So let's swing over, have a look at the Turks. It looks like it's just this left. A few generals, but apart from that, they're looking like they're on the verge of collapse. So next time we'll go and take Kaisaria, and we'll see what we can do about Egypt. I think it's going to have to take a bit of a sneaky attack from Baghdad through the desert to Jerusalem. That might wake them up just a little bit, but I could probably do a bit of more scouting before we get on with that. But we'll see all about that next time, ladies and gentlemen. For now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is To Nose to Human, and this has been our Timurid campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. Welcome to the strangely Irish edition of Star Trek Armada 2. Anyone want to finish off this board cube? It's not going very well for us. Beam, 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 beam. I want you in my room. The card is talking from the deaf.
We've lost our best hope of stopping the
No, it's happened again.
We have failed.